superstar. Whip. I'm too classy for this world. Forever I'm that girl. Feed you diamonds and pearl. Oh baby, I'm too classy to be touched. I pick them all in dust. I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, oh, I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, oh, I'm stingy with my love. Unique, I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. You don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me. I'm twisted, self-contradicted. Keep him addicted. Lies on his lips, I lick it. That's what you are. Category, bad bitch. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Whip. Unicorn is the uniform you put on. Eyes on you when you perform. Eyes on I when I put on. Mastermind and haute couture, label horse cake like I'm so obscure. Masterpiece genius. Patty cake on their wrist, Tiffany blue billboards on your feelings. You don't like plain, always dreamed of paper planes. I'll hide when I rodeo, then I come down and take off again. You see pleasure in my glare. Look over my shoulder and you ain't scared. The effect you have on me when you stare. Head on a pillow, hike it in the air. Too classy for this world. Forever I'm that girl. Feed you diamonds and pearl. Oh baby, I'm too classy to be touched. I pick them all in dust. I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, your speech music when you speak, you're so unique. That's what you are. Lingerie reflecting off the mirror on the bar. Category, sexy bitch, I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Supernatural love up in the air. I just talk my shit, Casanova. Supernova. Pull me closer, that's your man and why he over here. To get all up in your mind, it's not that a crime that I won't make you mine. I try to get all up in your mind. I'm going through the time if it means I'm making mine. My eyes, yeah, I really like you smile. It's not the kind I say it but the wrong. You give me that real good feeling that I need. Be careful what you ask for, cause I just like to lie.
Hey, it's Uppity Unicorn, and I'm grateful to have you here. We have some breaking news. Actually, I can't say this is news at this point. It is, well, history. One moment, please. Shout out to TAY Talks for breaking this story before any other content creator. She broke the story last night. She stumbled upon the news. She was not looking for it. And I'm going to show you the moment and the timestamp wherein she discovered this. If you just wait with me one moment. So if you were not lucky enough to be in last night's live stream with TAY Talk, who broke this story? And by the way, when someone breaks a story, that means they are the first person. So shout out to Tay for being at the top of her platform and at the top of the platform and passing down desirable topics for other people to cover. So if you see this story anywhere else, please understand and please remember that Tay did it first. We want to give people their credit.
Do y'all see this?
And if you can all hear Tay and the surprise in her voice, go
Do
on
y'all see
ahead and
this?
press 1.
Love and Marriage Huntsville concluded its 9th season on January 28th. The unscripted all series will not be renewed for a 10th season. The fuck? Y'all see that? OMG.
If you can observe the shock on her face, it's truly a broken story. She was not looking for this answer. She wasn't expecting it. And the future of Love and Marriage Huntsville just fell into her lap. So at this point, she calls on the girls and hits her. She shares her link, and then other people come up. So she's still dumbfounded. You can see the big O shaped eyes, her jaw is still dropped. She had no idea and is still in shock. So, what we do know, is, and I put it in the description of the video, what we do know is that you end up with different answers based on how you type in this question. I repeat,
Do
you
y'all
end up
see
with
this?
different answers based on how you type in this question. Tay is in shock.
Get them chess pieces in the motherfucking chat. Oh my God. Oh shit. And I haven't been hearing shit about them. I haven't been hearing shit about them. Oh, I'm dropping the link, y'all. I haven't been hearing shit about them still filming.
A while back, Letitia said that she'd filmed a scene, but all of that went very quiet.
Hey, Kanate.
And on top of that, Keontae, and on top of that, Marcel has been acting a little bit weird on social media. And I don't mean weird as in weird, but just differently than how he normally carries himself on social media. And that could be because of distress. So here's what we do know. If you go to Google right now on your phone, on your tablet, on your screen, and you type in, has Love and Marriage Huntsville been renewed for 2025? The answer is yes. Now, if you go back again and type in, has Love and Marriage Huntsville been renewed for season 10? The answer is no. And I am more inclined to believe that the answer is right between yes and no. You may have heard rumors about people trying to, yeah, and I will say that was very spiritual. I was going to say spooky, but the word is spiritual because I want you guys to understand that Tay broke this story the morning of Mel's Instagram live stream when she said, I had a dream last night. God is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. That complete live stream is on my channel as well if you want to see the entire live stream. But she said, God is the Alpha and Omega, and um, a career doesn't begin or end except with his power and might. Except by nothing has power or might or movement except by God's power. Mel was very tearful. Mel seemed like she had something that the Kojic Church and other historically Black churches call blessed assurance. And blessed assurance is just, God gave you a guarantee. You know that you know that you know. And the morning she had that live stream, That following evening, that same evening, is when Tay accidentally stumbled upon this dichotomy. This, is it the end or is it not? This, if you type in, has Love and Marriage Huntsville been renewed for a 10th season? The answer is no. And if you type in, has Love and Marriage Huntsville been renewed for 2025? The answer is yes. So it was rumored about a month ago that Lernell Fletcher was asking Mel to come back to the show and that people were trying to reconvince her to come back, and that perhaps the show was up in the air whether or not they could get their protagonist back. However, Mel is done. And if anyone caught the weight of that live stream where she said, God is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, there's no power, no might, no power, no movement, and nothing happens except by his power, only by God's will. That was her affirmation in walking away. Like I made the right decision is what she was trying to say. And being comforted in that was the reason for the tears. Having spiritual and divine intervention comfort you and you're making the right decision is why she was so tearful. I see Onbert's Block, who has a very nice video on faith on her channel now. It was posted about 8 hours ago. I recommend that you guys all go see Onbert's Block. She is definitely a cleanser for the palate. If you've gotten a little tired of YouTube conflict, when content slows down, conflict picks up. And if you want to cleanse your palate of the conflict, I recommend that you go on ahead and watch the video that she had on faith. But really, the answer is it's undetermined. The answer is it's undetermined because there is a yes and a no. There is a yes and there is a no. Letitia said something about filming quite a while ago. She hasn't said anything recently. The answer is yes, and the answer is no. And when that happens, when that black and white meets, you get gray. She accomplished what she set out to do, and it was time to go. Let it go. So I am going to go on ahead and end this live stream because there is no more news. But again, we want to cite our sources. We want to cite when Tay Talks broke the first story and Empress Radio broke the next one. So y'all be good. And when you see them, thank them for making this a conversation. Because what I think is that OWN was trying to slip the difficulties under the radar. You had that news article that came out about a bunch of renewed OWN shows, a bunch of shows that were growing in number and viewership. And Love and Marriage Huntsville was not on it. So they've not said it was canceled. They just also said it was not renewed. So even they are in a gray area. Even they themselves are in a gray area. So you all have a nice day. Thank you for being here. I am Uppity and I am out of here.